Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio.
Oh no.
Revelio.
Back for more.
Potato! Glacius! Ringo!
You dare slay Our
Glacius! Ringo! Defender! Potato!
Nothing even worth stealing in money.
Revelio.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so.
Expulso!
Potato! Stupid! You weaken quickly. Glacius! Confringo!
Had enough?
Expulso!
Stupid! Defender! Stupid! Glacius! Confringo! Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio. Accio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want...
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it...
It did. I overheard them talking. Did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to... Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the...
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you...
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making at the expense of innocent creatures. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not...
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel. I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is...
Revelio!
odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should pelt. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but careful. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
If I wanted...
Always one in there.
Petrificus totalis.
Suppose worth a look.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
What you all dribbling over there? Look like you've been had by the flobberworm himself.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting.
The name makes sense now, and
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. That's a brilliant idea.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in a bug.
It's Totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say.
Patricus Totalis. Revelio. Patricus Totalis. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
That's it. I bet it's the word. Look, they've got a dragon.
Revelio.
Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
Careful! That rope will warn his dragon intact! How do you think you'll get it out of here?
Hold still!
The treasure!
Flip Haven!
Places! Confringo!
I think you'll get it out of here.
That one. Let me have some. Let me have some.
Confringo! Linda!
I will make you pay.
Places! Confringo!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
You've made a mistake.
Not one less human to worry about.
The lamb returns to the
White Dragon!
back for more.
Vegetables in
So close.
Places!
Time to teach someone a lesson.
An intruder! Up for a bit of dog!
Arresto momentum. Confringo! Places! Defender!
I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Vegetation does not belong in battle. Vegetable.
What have you done?
Places! Confringo!
No patience for you. Ringo! I could have been your death. Tricky little pig fella.
Places!
Let me have some. Hold still.
Confringo! Defender! Places! Crucible! Protego! Stupid! Confringo!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Glaciers! Accio! This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out. This way! That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about... And the poachers saw us, which cannot be...
Since the dragon we freed flew off,
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Wheat.
should we expect trouble from the poachers?
It would be foolish not to expect it. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio!
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in...
Revelio.
Attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa. Repulsor. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
It's been a... I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit. I've raided...
Petrificus Totalis. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Revelio. Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from...
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by...
Quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They don't value knowledge the...
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was...
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! The tale of the three brothers involves
Horcruxes.
No, the answer was the death... According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrect... Which ball in Quidditch is the large...
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer... When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to...
True.
Actually, the answer... While Polyjuice Potion... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again... And I won't be giving...
I'd like to answer...
What governmental...
The Order of Mud.
No, that's incorrect. The Wizards' Council. Which dragon...
The Antipode.
No. Though the Viper Tooth, who founded the...
Hengist.
That's right! It is believed the hide behind...
A demiguise.
Yes! What is the only spell known...
stunning.
Actually, the answer... The only known... Who published the law of...
Laverne de Mont.
That's incorrect. One of the principal... What does the Hogwarts motto...
Knowledge is...
No. The answer was... In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is... Which magical
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. According to Parcelman, where is Ilvermorny...
The Amazon.
No. The American school. What is the most
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to Are you interested in continuing on to...
I don't have time.
That's fine. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Well, are you ready?
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my program?
I did. You seem... and frankly, except...
Thank you, Professor. The extra...
As I suspected they would. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the Of course, the guide isn't the Deke tells me you captured a unicorn. protecting so rare a beast is an...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've... Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor...
Not at all. I was, merely interested.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but it'll be the end of the year in no time. I'll provide a final assessment. Until then, well...
Since our visit to Belgium, something dawned on me. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
House elves and wizard
I'm sure you have your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be... I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by it.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the pug?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find...
That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Vic.
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say.
Understood. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
What are you up to now?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in... That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would...
I must get...
So frustrated. She never listened.
She called you her little gazelle.
It is specific to me. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much that is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form you...
Oh no, a person's animagus form is... My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wit.
How does it feel to transform?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find it. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense.
It is. I love transforming. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle, but she has used her sight to control me too.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe... You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and... I choose to act as you have. My mother can... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Don't talk to me about humiliation. My broom went up like a bit of flint the other day.
Sharp caught me making faces behind my back. It was awful. Makes me so much help.
Professor.
I can.
You knew Professor Weasley?
I knew of Professor without providing... Well...
Professor Weasley seems quite knowledgeable.
Indeed. Such exchanges of information. It was an African...
I see.
She was deputy headmistress. Her timing was perfect. Natsai was as ready as I was, friend.
That is spoken of your move.
That sounds like Natsai. Now, I must return to flying on winged...
My sister read my diary. Oh.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask. Ah, the air is cool. You can feed a beast.